a couple clips in there I have not seen. So you know what that means? Every time, you know what this Shane Dawson stuff reminds me of? You know when you see one ant and you kill that ant, or you're like, oh, why is there an ant? But you know that there's like a million more ants, and you're like, let me just go ahead and like spray the whole house or call pest control or whatever, because you just know that one is really like more. You just can't see them. That is how I feel about these Shane Dawson clips. I just don't even know how I do it sometimes. I actually have no idea how I do it. I really...
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot.
Welcome back to the Chan. Okay, we're gonna react to another Shane Dawson video. Okay, so I haven't ate all day. Let me just tell you guys, we're also gonna be putting on some anti-wrinkle eye patch because, girl, I was crying all morning. I was crying for 3 hours straight this morning. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. I don't know what happened. I don't know what demon said, you know what, we about to go mess with Pearl today and it's gonna be fun. I woke up with the worst back pain. I actually ended up going to the chiropractor and having 2 massages. After 2 massages, $150 later, here I am, alive and willing and able. Because, girl, woo! Take a look. To think about all the people in this world that are just like having these kind of moments and like no one talks about it and everyone just... I just cannot freaking believe how bad this hurts right now. I just can't. Let's get into this video. Enough about me. This video is also about like 14 minutes, so go get you a little meal or something like that, okay? Because, I mean, we don't have time.
Video that
we'll probably come back to haunt me, but it's okay because it's all for comedy, right?
We've seen this. I can't deal with the Randy. I can't deal with the Randy.
I made the decision to play stereotypes. That is disgusting.
I like that chocolate, that weenie.
You're fake crying. You are fake crying. You are fake crying. That is not real.
You're fake crying. Inside the mind of Shane Dawson.
Shane Lee Yaw. Yes, his last name
is Yaw.
It is. That's actually very true. I look like someone that punched me in the face, you guys. Oh my god.
Witness platform change from being about broadcasting yourself to one that's become about staying advertiser friendly and following the strict code. And in those 15 years, anyone is bound to make mistakes along the way. So what is it about Shane Dawson's past that has made him so unforgivable to the public?
Unforgivable.
But Shane Dawson was at one point the 3rd most subscribed channel on YouTube. Kind of unbelievable.
Third.
That fucking Cocomelon nursery rhymes is at that spot. But yes, Shane was a creator.
I like to have fun with my boys. What the heck?
All of which had a similar target audience that enjoyed goofy, lighthearted internet sketches. But Shane took a different approach to his videos. Shane's videos are considered the edgier side of YouTube. Shane's content employed uncensored vulgarity and dark humor, and the humor was not limited to
what was he talking about?
Stereotyping and jokes about pedophilia. Jokes that he's being canceled for as of now. If you make jokes about these topics today, people are very quick to label these things. You make a racial joke, well, you're a racist. You made a joke about pedophilia, well, you get the idea. When it comes to Shane Dawson, the situation about what is a joke and what is sincere is in a bit of a gray area.
Like, statement go away, I don't need you, no. Like real deep.
Oh my god, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. First of all, why did he sound so black?
This time she's in blackface. Oh, and here's Shane doing a video.
Wow, he sounded so black.
Here's him saying the N-word again.
Over there, $5 over there.
You're not bigger than blackface. You're not saying the N-word again. You're not bigger than blackface.
I ain't never heard that one. He sounded so black. I can't get over it.
Does making racist jokes as a comedian make you a technical racist? Of course not. There are plenty of comedians who implement race into their sets or sketches.
Right.
Do so in a way that's not just being racist for the sake of being edgy.
Of course. Race can come off very funny depending on how you do it.
The best defense of a joke is always just a joke. It's only joking. Relax. Just trying to make you giggle.
At the end of the day, jokes are supposed to make you laugh. So I'm going to go through as much old footage of Shane as I can. And can you tell me?
I hate that he's wearing pearls.
You know what? I ain't racist. I ain't trying to be racist, but all I'm saying is bitches should stick to what they know.
It's like the voice is already racist. What are you
making
talking
videos
about?
about how to give good blowjobs and get good nails. That was kind of racist, wasn't it? I didn't mean it to be. Oops.
Oh, bitch, monkey woman, you're the best.
Yo, man, we got.
Yo, when I first saw that video when I was watching Taurus TV, I literally, my jaw was dropped.
I got a hot pocket.
I couldn't believe it.
Listen, I think you could joke about anything, no matter how offensive it is, but don't expect not to get backlash for being a shitty joke. Shane,
Right.
you're not racist. You're not funny either. But Shane's jokes from like
Okay.
aren't something you
Shots
can cancel.
fired.
They're stupid,
You're not funny
unfunny
either.
jokes. He doesn't deserve to lose his career for
Sorry.
it. But I wouldn't have made this video if it wasn't for the next thing. Because if Shane's race jokes weren't cringe enough, let's just sprinkle a little bit of a little sprinkle of tidbit saying that Shane Dawson is a child predator. Don't twist my words. But he has made a lot of cringy jokes about being sexual with children, and this wouldn't be as big of an issue if Shane was just making unfunny jokes about it. But it's a whole other issue if you actually are doing creepy things physically around children. I can't really go through all the videos one by one, so here's a compilation instead.
Hey, you a lit one.
I'm sorry, I'm. Oh, with your hair back. Now, are you on your period right now? I'm trying to get answers.
I still can't.
I'm sorry, I'm.
Oh no! That's literally what Austin McBroom did. That's literally what Austin McBroom did. But yet Austin McBroom was literally just with the dentist that I had a freaking consultation with a couple years ago in Beverly Hills. $18,000 for veneers, guys. Woo!
And this is
I'ma
where
get my teeth
a lot
done,
of
though.
YouTubers begin to show their true
I'ma do
colors.
it. It's gonna happen.
Every
Y'all
YouTuber
gonna
is
see.
experienced in one way or the other, and that is the YouTube drama cycle.
Let's scare up!
I kind of hate how everyone forgot about what Austin McBroom did. Like, everyone
Many
just
people
don't
are
even
talking
talk about it no
Shane's
more. I'm
latest
like,
apology for all of his actions from his past, called
please
Taking
go watch my
Accountability,
videos.
which conveniently comes right after Jenna Marbles made a very similar
We ain't
video,
forgetting it over
taking
here.
accountability for her past racist jokes and offensive material. Now, the difference between Shane and Jenna, and it's a big difference, is that unlike Jenna, Shane does exactly but actually take any accountability. See, this is a 20-minute video, so let me just break it down real quick. Shane starts his video off by telling his audience that it's time to be held accountable.
Right now is very much a time of wanting people to be accountable, wanting punishment for people, and I agree. And that's why I'm making this video. That person was filled with sadness, filled with anger about their own issues, in the closet.
Well, that didn't take very
Makes
long.
sense.
A common tactic used by YouTubers in an apology is to provide context as a way to justify their actions.
I love Jenna. Oh,
However, this
baby.
context can often be turned into an excuse to garner
It just makes me
which completely
sad.
undermines the purpose of an apology. According to Shane, being sad, angry, and in the closet is enough of an excuse to sexualize kids on YouTube.
In the
It doesn't really make any
closet.
sense to me, but what if we start applying that logic to actual child molesters? Like, we look at R. Kelly, we're like,
Exactly.
oh, R. Kelly,
You're
you know
literally
you molested
normalizing
these
it
kids,
at
but
that point. That's what I'm
you
saying.
were molested as a kid.
That's what I was
That
saying in that
doesn't
last
justify his
video.
fucking actions. When Shane Dawson did this fucked up shit on YouTube back then, there's no point in excusing it because he knows it's fucked up. Why is he making excuses for it? Just own up to it. That's the point of your apology.
I mean, I've watched so many videos on the history of blackface and how it was created to make fun of black people, to make them feel
He
less
says it
than.
like
and
he's,
the fact
like,
that I,
so
in
surprised.
some way, was a part of that, like the fact that the word blackface now will forever be attached to me, that's the level at which I have been lately. Just feeling very awful about myself.
Shane also
Bruh.
apologizes for blackface and past racist jokes, which
That-
was a
that
very
part
sincere
just
apology.
kills
He's
me.
genuinely upset that he hurt people about this. However, I just wonder how any
You know what? Y'all need to
would
stop.
not be at least aware, especially a comedian, would not be aware of the purpose of blackface. Blackface
excuse
has
you?
one purpose in history, and that's to stereotype black people. This may just be
I've never seen this,
speculation
and,
on my part,
and y'all haven't
take it with
either
a
if
grain
you've
of
only been watching my
But
channel.
because Shane
What was that?
Has admittedly said that his content
You're
aims
hurting
at having
my
shock
teeth.
value,
It's something I did for shock value.
I feel like Shane knew that what he was doing was offensive and that blackface
What
would be
the
shocking,
heck?
contrary to the ignorance he's portraying now. Saying,
Dude, no, but see how, like, okay, look. In the beginning, he was darker. Like, he did a dark blackface, and then as the years progressed, he went lighter and lighter and lighter.
My past.
Weird.
I've had a lot of bad things happen to me. I've had a lot of issues with my family. And
Boy, you have a better life than a lot of people. Let me tell you right now.
He makes some more excuses along the way.
I would love to wake up with more than $1 million in my bank account. I would love to see it. Okay?
The videos he addresses are the one podcast
I will
clip
sit here and
of him
manifest
saying
it.
very strangely pedophilic comments.
Here's my justification for pedophilia.
The second video is
Literally,
talking with his cousin.
here's my
about some very
justification
sexual
for.
things. How old are you?
Feels very.
Are you now?
Hello, guys.
Both of these
That's a
videos
sentence.
he claims that he is not a
Statement.
It's just meant to be jokes.
So
Not a
gross. I
joke.
would never say that. But also, I shouldn't have been joking
That's
about
what's
it
crazy.
anyways, which is my problem.
That's what I
He
want
still
people to
fails
like,
mention the actual
not
videos people are
ignore,
mainly
because it
talking
seems
about.
like
the
some
ones
people in the
with
comments will be
rubbing
like,
out to an 11-year-old
but like
Will
he
Smith.
said this
Teaching
so
blackface
long ago,
to
and I'm like,
Give her like
or
feeding
this
dick-shaped
joke was
cookies
so
to a
long.
child,
These are old
telling
skits.
underage fans to
Okay.
Overall, being a
We got it.
weirdo on
That's
YouTube.
fine.
Okay, this is my last
However,
R. Kelly example, so bear with me. R. Kelly, throughout his career,
that wasn't a joke. He said it.
nothing but a number, trapped in the closet, all my fault, I admit, and many more that made people question what the f*** are you talking about. With all the strange things that R. Kelly
You know, I'm not even gonna
been
lie.
accused of doing with children,
When
a lot
I
of people
was
began to
a
question if R.
senior,
Kelly
no, a
was
junior in
actually
high
into
school,
kids
I was
because the
dating
allusions
someone in
he
their
was putting within
20s,
his music
and I
to the
remember thinking it
accusations
was
that were
kind of
happening
weird.
in real life. And, well, I guess he really liked kids.
It was weird.
Again, I'm not saying Shane Dawson is a predator. I'm not saying he's a pedophile. But his track record of these jokes about pedophilia, often involving actual children, and them doing strange things physically within videos.
Oh, I like that chocolate, that weenie. Ooh, it tastes so good.
He
is a
covered it
valid
up.
reason on why
I don't even
everyone
have it covered up in my
is
video.
grossed out by this dude. Shane wouldn't be getting nearly as much, and I'd probably be defending him if he was just making jokes about pedophilia, but him actually involving children in this.
I feel like this
weird,
is
gross
desensitizing
videos,
everybody
makes people
to
skeptic and wonder what the fuck is going on with this dude.
Is it
And
not?
the public has had enough.
We're
Smith
all
certainly
talking
did.
about it.
Because of that Shane video with
Ellen,
the Will Smith poster,
Oprah,
the Smith family is just
Shane,
going crazy. James Smith got
Jeffrey,
angry, Jada Pinkett Smith got angry. And let's not forget
James
the Smiths have an
Franco,
importance
Prince of
on YouTube.
Andrews, Chris Tucker. The list goes
So it'd
on
be a
and
very
on
bad
and on.
look for one of the celebrity YouTubers
All
to leave the
intertwined
platform
within.
if YouTube didn't punish Shane for his actions. So YouTube, of course, suspended Shane's monetization indefinitely. But I don't know about you guys.
Indefinitely?
This could be a very bad sign for
Oh
these.
wow, I didn't know it was
Here's
indefinitely.
why. So ever since 2017, YouTube has been recovering from the adpocalypse by implementing advertiser-friendly guidelines so that advertisers won't leave the platform and ruin the revenue stream that YouTube tends to make. One of the most problematic instances was when last year a guy known as Matt Watson exposed a ring of sexual exploitation on YouTube and caused a wave of advertisers to leave the platform. YouTube was in deep because of this, but slowly recovered by taking actions to terminate this weird channel. I predict the next
Wow, I
adpocalypse to
didn't
be
know.
very much worse than before. In May of this year, H3H2 Productions and Keemstar were engaged in the stupidest fucking beef over who the bigger asshole was, but H3 made the mistake of going after Keemstar's sponsors. Because of this, and the huge audience that Ethan and Keem both
That's
have,
funny.
people started going after the sponsors of other
Literally, I would only
creators
wanna get
with their past
sponsored.
mistakes and pressuring advertisers to pull from the platform and suppressing both the
AdSense is
creators
like
and the platform's
I hear it's not even a
YouTube was
lot.
afraid of the direction this was going and contacted both Keem and Ethan to stop making
Like you gotta be a
videos
big,
to
big,
protect
big
the
channel to
platform.
be.
You gotta end it, and that's why YouTube
Rocking
reached out
that
to
in.
me, asking me to put
I'm
an
like,
end
just
to this,
sponsor me,
and why they
please.
reached out to you, asking
Hi.
And you're gonna
I'm
notice
new.
a commonality here. Last year, Toddy Westbrook exposed one of the biggest creators of James Charles with allegations of him being an alleged
Let me
predator.
stop.
1 year later, Tati makes a new video explaining that she removed the previous video because YouTube told her to.
I only private
Yeah, I don't
my
get that. I
video
still don't get that. I
at the
still
request of
don't
YouTube
stand by that. Like, what are you
because
talking
YouTube
about?
said it was a bad look for their
No,
platform.
honey, you should have just
Once
took it
again,
off because you
saving face.
loved.
She apologizes for the past
James,
video,
right?
it makes
Love
this video
him.
accusing Shane and Jeffree Star of new accusations. Shane has his own response that basically undoes his apology that I just showed you.
As a victim of abuse myself.
Oh my god. You are so manipulative.
My childhood, my past,
Y'all gonna kill me.
I've had a lot of pain. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me.
And now Beauty Beefs Volume 2 is in full effect. And this is the problem. All these controversies are adding up, and YouTube is desperately trying to keep it from getting too noisy.
Right.
Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Toddy Westbrook, and James Charles are some of the biggest creators on this website, and they have a combined sub count of around 70 million subscribers. They aren't some random kids channels that are just out there. They're
Occupying
recognizable
too much
and marketable
space.
brands that are backed up by advertisements and are
As
key to
Kenya would
YouTube's
say.
global impact and revenue. This whole
Ridiculous.
situation with these four is now getting into legal territory, and if the allegations among this community turn out to be true, it is safe to say that YouTube will be fucked and there will be another adpocalypse. Because the Smiths are involved in this drama, mainstream media is starting to cover these stories, and YouTube definitely doesn't like that. YouTube clearly isn't what it used to be.
It
As
really
a corporation
isn't.
now, you gotta follow a code.
That's why I be
Toughest
making my
challenge is saving
videos like
face
this, like,
when everything's going to
because it's really not the way it used to
Shane
be.
Dawson is here.
It's
A
so hard to find
creator
people
of
that
the
you can
year.
just like sit
Been
down
throughout
and
his
just
career in
chill with.
blackface.
People just be in your face. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today, guys, we're gonna do this. Bro, huh? Like, can we chill? Like, just me, boo. Hold on. That was a nice little video, you guys. They just keep coming out, and I'm like, I haven't seen this one. I ain't seen this one. Like, and it may be a small clip, but it's like, I still ain't seen it. So that means that there are thousands, if not millions. I don't even know. Too many clips. Whew, sheesh. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I should react to Dear Tana Mojo. I think Vanessa, simply Nessa15, she uploaded it yesterday, but it is like 48 minutes long. So I need y'all to be like, oh yeah, please react to it. Because I'm not going to react to that long. Ooh, it's too long. Like, girl, I was like, I'll wait a day. We'll see what y'all think. If y'all want me to, then I'll react to it. If not, then I'm going to watch it on my own time and I'll come back with a tea. Also, I actually have a literal list here of like videos you guys want me to do. So don't think I forgot about you. Nope, I didn't forget about you. Natural skincare tips, complexion, got you. Amberlynn Reed reactions, got you. Reddit reactions, got you. LeRae reaction, got you. Questions, let me know. What do y'all want to know about me? I will do a whole Q&A video. I really will. I have no issue doing that. All right, guys. I'm going to go finish my milkshake and probably watch The Order on Netflix because I was not aware that there's a second season. So, until next time, I will see you later. Ooh, Lord Jesus. I can't believe how old I am, y'all. I can't believe it. I'm dying. I'm dying.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet.